In today's video, I'm going to outline some things you need to know as a new Amazon Vine reviewer. This can also help those who have been with Amazon Vine for a while and still don't really know how to navigate certain scenarios. I've been involved with the Vine program since Halloween of 22, and I've experienced so many different scenarios that had no type of solution in front of me from the Amazon Vine profile. So I wanted to share this with you and give you some more insight on this program as well. So let's start off with the Vine items tab that you see recommended for you, available for all, and also additional items. Now, number one, recommended for you is going to be items Amazon specifically give to you for you to get the first dibs. Now, however, that does not mean that if you see an item on it, it will be available. What I have realized is that although items are in recommended for you, there may be these same items in other people's recommended for you. And if it is a seller giving these items into Vine, they only have up to 30 before it's all gone, and they may only have it inside recommended for you and not inside of number three, additional items. When you first start off with Vine, you will not find anything in recommended for you. I truly believe that whatever items you choose from additional items sets the bar for what type of things Amazon will include inside of recommended for you and other random things as well. So, number two, available for all. These are Amazon vendors, so people who sell things to Amazon, which in turn Amazon sells to the consumers. These products will be very different, but not a lot as it is for additional items. These ones will have a slightly lower ETV sometimes, but uh, number three, additional items. These are from Amazon sellers. So, people like you and me who want to sell on Amazon, they contact Amazon and be a part of the Vine program. So, predominantly, they will all be in this section. So, if you have an item in number one recommended for you and you don't want it and it just goes down the actual um, funnel of Amazon Vine. So, it will go from recommended from you, possibly, and available for all to end up in additional items. So, that's how the flow works. Now, over here in the top right corner, you see a back and you see a request button, which is yellow, but it's not clickable. This happens when you have used up all of your actual item selections for that day. This in turn resets at 12 a.m. Pacific, 3 a.m. Eastern every single day. So make sure you are choosing the right items at the right time. Down below, these are two screenshots I took from items I have attempted to purchase, well, not purchase, but buy, or I'm using the wrong words, order from Amazon Vine, and you will see that these are blank or have an error message. And this is because these items are considered ghost, or Amazon is just having an issue within their system where they keep on reposting or keeping items that are no longer available to be ordered on the system. So if you see that, it's not you, it's just that you're picking items that has already been took by everyone else, but Amazon has yet to remove it. So just remember, and this can also be a beginning point for you. So if you're trying to make sure you're not looking at old items, because old items typically are just still on here, use that as a reference point. So anything above that item you clicked on would be brand new for you to go for, and to not so much try things in the back. That's what I have realized. So let's talk about the review section. So as you see, self-explanatory, we have our awaiting reviews and our reviewed top two buttons. Now, if by chance you ever come to review an item that no longer has that review item yellow button on the side next to the that means that that product is now no longer available on Amazon. Anything could possibly happen. So you have two options. You can, one, await for the items to come back available. Sometimes sellers who no longer have an item make it inactive until they get more in stock, and then you can review it. Or what I have done is contact customer service for the Vine program and say, hey, this item on my awaiting review no longer has the option for me to review it. I would like for you to remove the item from my awaiting to review section and to reimburse me, or take off that ETV for that item, because I cannot do what Amazon is asking me to do. They're not going to ask no questions besides, okay, they're going to ask you for the ASIN of the item and or the actual full name on the item from the listing. And that's all you have to do. If you have not done so, I highly, 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 highly recommend you go to your account tab, and where you see show Vine badge on my reviews, toggle that on so it shows orange. At the bottom of this page, you see banned for life scenario, access denied. As a regular Amazon customer who did a ton of purchases that were verified, mind you, I decided to let me try to get into the Vine program a while ago, and I just went beast mode and reviewed a ton of products every single day. Well, apparently Amazon don't like that, and I realized well, people in the past was trying to get over with getting reviews on their items, and a bot basically made it so that Amazon is like looking for people who are regular customers doing excessive reviewing, which I think shouldn't be a bad thing, but it is to them. And they gave me this message. I've talked to many managers, I've talked to people as high as I can go into the chain of Amazon, and they're all like, yes, let me make sure this doesn't show in your account anymore. I'm going to put a note in your account. I'm going to tell this department. I'm going to tell that department, but it's still there. So I had to close my whole account down and open up a whole new one. And lo and behold, I'm now an Amazon Vine person. But the moral of the story is if you see this Vine badge, make sure it's on, because if you are a person that's getting all these products and are not reviewing them as you get them and want to do it all at the very end, if you don't have that on here showing that you are a Vine person, they likely will give you this scenario in your account. And then you're going to have to go through, I don't even know, to get your stuff toggled back on, because you will likely be banned and you don't even be a part of the Vine program anymore. So take that for what it's worth. I just wanted to share that story. So here are some things I have realized you are able to do with your account as an Amazon Vine person. You can cancel an order. You are able to order a replacement. You are able to remove an ETV value, as I gave you in the story before, and you are able to remove your review requirement, as I gave you in the story before. Okay, one more thing you can do on the green side is shipped to different addresses. As long as it's in your actual account, you can ship to that address. It does not have to be your Amazon home. So on the other side of things you shouldn't do, or you should do sparingly, is cancel orders. Yes, they're on both sides. Let me explain right real quick. You're able to cancel orders. However, people in the past came into the program acting a fool, and they was repeatedly doing this and messing up the system. So Amazon Vine truly frowns upon this, but I have learned that you can cancel an item, but you should do so sparingly to the point that you forget you can cancel an item. So make sure you are ordering things you really do want, so cancel is not even an option. Um, Return orders unless Amazon requests them. That's the only time that can ever be an option of returning a Vine product. And also, as we all know, you're not able to give away or sell the item in the first 6 months. Continuing onto the account tab. Now, what you see here is going to be your evaluation period, which dictates the first day you actually became an Amazon Vine reviewer, and the date they will actually look at your account to see if you have completed what they want, which is you have reviewed at least 100 Vine items and you have reviewed 90% of the items in total overall. But there is one more thing you must do, and if not, you will be put in timeout, Amazon jail. You will be, snacks on the wrist, and you will be like, they will X you out of ordering anything. And that is to make sure that you have reviewed over 50% of the orders within the last 90 days. So all that means is if you have a page of 13 awaiting to review orders that needs to be reviewed, right? So you know when you go to that page, you're automatically on page one. Do not review page one. Review page 13 first and work your way from backwards up. That way, all of your old orders are being reviewed and will go and count towards that 50% mark. That is the best way I can explain how you can make sure you're not going to be put in timeout and run the risk of being kicked out of this program. This is in language on the profile inside of the Vine program, but they should have it on here as well, because that's very, very important. People have already been kicked out because they have not kept up with reviewing their items as they should be, and they're like getting all this stuff and just holding on to it and not reviewing it to the last minute. But 90 days are passing and they're not following suit, and they're not staying on the course of what Amazon wants them to stay on. Okay, we're nearing the end of the video. So continuing on the account tab, you are able to review your itemized report of all of the items you have ordered throughout the entire year. You're also able to see some other information regarding taxes on this report. So even if you go to an older date, which you have not been a part of the Vine program, as you see here, you can click on the download itemized report. It will open up a PDF and then you will see at the very first page, no tax data for selected year because again, I wasn't even a part of the Vine program. But however, on the second page, you will see this IRS reporting information, and this is indeed outdated. And I say that because when it comes in terms of when you receive the transfer to you, which I'm still trying to figure out what that actually means, they have said in current up-to-date language that the transfer of responsibility of that item becomes yours once that courier delivers it to you. But on here, it is saying it transfers to you in 6 months. But this is an understanding or a little bit of an explanation about the Amazon Vine IRS reporting thing. But again, it is a little outdated and I'm waiting for them to update this. I hope this video gave you some insight, some understanding, make you feel a little bit more comfortable to navigate the Amazon Vine profile. And also, I do make videos for Amazon Vine specifically and a playlist here on my channel. So I will be answering questions and making videos for them because everybody will be wanting to know this information. So I hope you had a great day. And again, thanks for checking out this video. Share if you need to with other people as well. And happy hunting on Amazon Vine.